The year was 1971. The place Portland International Airport. The stage was set for a crime that would forever captivate the world. Northwest Orient Airlines Flight 305, a Boeing 727, prepared for a routine flight to Seattle. On board was a man who would become the embodiment of daring and mystery. This was no ordinary passenger. He was about to commit a crime that would baffle the FBI and inspire countless theories for decades to come. His name, or the one he gave, was Dan Cooper. The flight took off into the cloudy November sky. Nothing seemed out of the ordinary. Passengers settled in for the short trip. Stewardesses began their drink service, unaware of the danger lurking in their midst. It was during this routine that the unthinkable happened. A man sitting in seat 18E calmly passed a note to a stewardess. His instructions were clear, chillingly simple. "I have a bomb." Fear gripped the passengers and crew as Cooper's demands became clear. He wanted $200,000 in cash and 4 parachutes. His plan was audacious, his demeanor calm. This was not the act of a panicked amateur. This was a meticulously planned heist. The news of the hijacking spread like wildfire, reaching the highest levels of law enforcement. The FBI sprang into action, their top agents scrambling to understand the mind of the man now known as D.B. Cooper. A tense standoff ensued, the fate of the passengers hanging in the balance as negotiators worked tirelessly to secure their release. Witnesses described D.B. Cooper as a man in his mid-40s, dressed in a business suit and tie. He was calm and collected, speaking in a measured tone that belied the chaos he was causing. Some recalled a hint of arrogance in his demeanor, a sense of control over the situation that sent chills down their spines. He smoked Raleigh cigarettes, offering a glimpse into his habits, a small crack in the wall of his carefully constructed persona. Cooper sipped on bourbon and water, his eyes constantly scanning the cabin, assessing his every move. He was a man who seemed comfortable with risk, a gambler playing for the ultimate stakes. He demanded that the plane remain at a low altitude, flying below 10,000 feet, further complicating the situation for the pilots and negotiators. As the hours ticked by, the tension inside the cabin became palpable. The passengers, their faces pale with fear, clung to the hope of seeing their loved ones again. Cooper, on the other hand, remained an enigma, his motive shrouded in mystery. Was he a seasoned criminal or a desperate man driven to extreme measures? The FBI worked frantically to meet Cooper's demands, gathering the ransom money and locating the parachutes he requested. The pressure was immense. Every minute counted. The lives of the passengers and crew rested on their ability to outmaneuver a cunning and unpredictable adversary. With the ransom money and parachutes secured, Cooper directed the pilots to fly towards Mexico. The Boeing 727, now a pawn in his audacious game, cut through the night sky, a beacon of fear and uncertainty. As the plane flew over the Pacific Northwest, Cooper made his move. He instructed the crew to remain in the cockpit, isolating himself with his hostages in the passenger cabin. The tension reached its peak, then silence. The plane lurched, the subtle change in pressure signaling that something was amiss. D.B. Cooper, with the ransom money strapped to his body, had vanished. The authorities were left baffled. How could a man, in the dead of night, jump from a moving plane and disappear without a trace? The search began immediately, a desperate race against time to find any sign of the fugitive or the money he had taken. The mystery of D.B. Cooper deepened, his story becoming a tale whispered in hushed tones, a stark reminder of the audacity of his crime. The investigation into the D.B. Cooper case was one of the largest and most complex in the history of the FBI. Hundreds of agents were assigned to the case, following countless leads that stretched across the country and beyond. They scoured the rugged terrain where Cooper was believed to have landed, searching for any trace of the missing man or his ill-gotten gains. Despite their best efforts, the trail ran cold. Years turned into decades, and the mystery of D.B. Cooper remained unsolved. The case became a legend, a source of endless fascination for amateur sleuths and armchair detectives alike. Theories abounded, each one attempting to shed light on the enigma that was D.B. Cooper. Section 5. The Money Trail. Clues in the River. In 1980, a significant piece of the puzzle surfaced along the banks of the Columbia River. A young boy, playing on the beach, stumbled upon a bundle of decaying bills. Upon closer inspection, the FBI confirmed that the money was indeed a portion of the ransom money paid to D.B. Cooper. This discovery, while significant, only deepened the mystery. How did the money end up in the Columbia River, miles from where Cooper was believed to have landed? Did he survive the jump and stash the cash? Or was this a grim indication of his fate? The discovery of the money breathed new life into the investigation, but ultimately it raised more questions than it answered. Section 6. The shadowy figure of D.B. Cooper. Who was D.B. Cooper? Was he a seasoned criminal, a master of disguise who vanished into thin air? Or was he an ordinary man driven to desperate measures by circumstances unknown? Over the years, the FBI investigated over 1,000 suspects, each with their own tantalizing connection to the case. Some suspects were dismissed as hoaxes or publicity seekers, eager to bask in the notoriety of the case. Others, however, presented compelling stories, their lives filled with intriguing details that seemed to align with the profile of the elusive hijacker. Yet, despite years of investigation, no one has been definitively linked to the crime. Section 7. Theories take flight. The lack of concrete evidence in the D.B. Cooper case has spawned a multitude of theories, each attempting to explain the unexplainable. Some believe that Cooper was a skilled parachutist who meticulously planned his escape, while others speculate that he met a grim end in the unforgiving wilderness. Theories range from the plausible to the outlandish. Could Cooper have had an accomplice on the ground, waiting to whisk him away to safety? Did he have inside knowledge of the Boeing 727, allowing him to manipulate the aircraft's systems to his advantage? Or was he simply a lucky amateur who managed to outwit the authorities and disappear into the annals of criminal history? Section 8. The Cooper Case, an enduring mystery. The D.B. Cooper case continues to fascinate and intrigue, a testament to the enduring power of unsolved mysteries. The lack of a definitive answer has only served to fuel speculation, keeping the case alive in the public imagination. Books, documentaries, and countless online forums are dedicated to unraveling the enigma that is D.B. Cooper, each offering their own unique perspective on the case. The enduring mystery of D.B. Cooper serves as a reminder that, even in an age of advanced technology and forensic science, some secrets refuse to be revealed. The case stands as a challenge to our understanding of crime and punishment, a testament to the human capacity for both daring and deception. Section 9. The legend lives on. D.B. Cooper has transcended the realm of true crime and entered the realm of legend. He is a modern-day Robin Hood to some, a folk hero who dared to challenge the system. To others, he is a symbol of audacious criminality, a reminder that some crimes remain beyond our grasp. His story continues to inspire books, movies, and television shows, each offering their own interpretation of the events of that fateful day. The legend of D.B. Cooper lives on, a testament to our enduring fascination with the unknown, a reminder that some mysteries are destined to remain unsolved. The question remains, will we ever know the true fate of D.B. Cooper? Perhaps, like the man himself, the answer is lost to the winds of time.